Welcome back to the Think Strong Network. All right, today we are diving into something every single one of us has, a comfort zone. It's that space where everything just feels easy, predictable, safe. But what happens when that safety starts to feel, well, more like a cage? Let's talk about finding the key.
You know that feeling I'm talking about, right? Where you wake up, go through the same motions, think the same thoughts. It's like you're living the exact same day over and over again. Well, that feeling, that's not just boredom. It's a signal, a little nudge telling you that you might be a little too settled in one spot.
So, that feeling, it actually has a name. And just understanding what it is, man, that's the first real step to breaking free. So let's actually define what it is we're up against here.
So what is this comfort zone? Well, it's basically the place our brain wants us to be. It's designed to be low stress, low risk. Think of it like a survival instinct kicking in, trying to keep us safe. But here's the catch. Just surviving isn't the same as truly growing. Real growth, the stuff that changes you, that happens just on the other side of that safe feeling. A good way to picture it is like this. You've got two circles. Inside one bubble, it's all cozy, it's familiar, it's everything you already know. But all the good stuff, all the opportunities, the skills you haven't learned yet, the person you have the potential to become, that's all out there in what we call the growth zone. Now, the goal isn't to get rid of your comfort zone, but to make it bigger by daring to step out every now and then. And I want to be crystal clear about who I'm talking to right now. It doesn't matter if you're a student trying to figure things out, or maybe you're watching this from inside a facility. Listen, if you are ready to build a stronger mindset, this is for you. These tools are absolutely for you. So you might be thinking, okay, if it's so comfortable, why on earth would I want to leave? And that is the real question, isn't it? The answer is all about the incredible power that comes from taking just one single step.
So the number one reason, stepping out builds real confidence. See, confidence isn't something you're just born with. It's not some personality trait. No way. It's a skill. It's something you build, like brick by brick, every single time you do something that scares you just a little bit and you come out on the other side. And that confidence, it leads directly to the second reason. It grows your self-esteem. Because when you prove to yourself over and over that you can handle a new situation, you start to believe in yourself more. You start to trust yourself. And that feeling right there, well, that's what self-esteem is all about.
You know, this really gets to the heart of it. This isn't about being fearless, not at all. It's about feeling that fear, acknowledging it, and then moving forward anyway. That choice, that one single step, that is an act of pure courage, and that's where the real magic happens.
But look, this does not mean you have to go out and make some huge, terrifying leap. Not at all. The real power actually comes from small, consistent steps. So let's take a look at what some of those might be.
Now, look at these. They seem pretty small, right? But don't let that fool you. Each one of these is a tiny act of breaking a pattern. Reading a book on a topic you know zero about, that expands your whole world. Giving someone a genuine, out-of-the-blue compliment, that takes a little vulnerability. Heck, even just writing with your other hand for a few minutes forces your brain to build new connections. See? These are all small acts of courage. So, I want you to take a second and really think about this for yourself. What's one small step, just one, that you can take this week? It doesn't have to be a big deal. Just pick one thing. What's it going to be?
And that brings us to the most important part of this whole thing. This isn't just about me talking and you listening. It's about what you do next. It's all about your next move.
And I want you to never, ever forget this. Everything you've been through, every single challenge you've had to face, that is not a weakness. That is a source of strength, a source of wisdom. Your personal story has incredible power, and sharing it can not only help you, but it might just help somebody else who's going through the exact same thing. So here it is, our final question for you. I want you to think about a time you had to be strong, a time you had to push through something that felt impossible. What's one barrier you've already had to break through in your life? Go ahead and share it in the comments. Let's learn from each other's strength. And just so you know, all the material in this explainer was created by the Educational Highway. They're all about providing tools for growth and learning, just like this. In the end, it all comes back to this one simple truth. Growth is not easy, change is definitely not comfortable, but it is always, always possible. It just takes courage.